was quite precise and defensible. But I thought there was a way, because I'm looking through here and it says minutes, and I thought you could click on and it would, bring us back to the minutes. But so they're all on audio. There's nothing transcribed anymore.
Oh, typically I do a little, I don't do a verbatim or anything. I don't do them as formally as we used to do them, because now they are available on audio, but I do a little summary of who said what and what the count was at the end, what the vote was.
Okay.
There's a summary available, and yeah.
I don't need them. I'm quite sure we tempered justice with mercy once again on that one, and whatever reasonings we used are probably still applicable. But having said that, it's 5:30 according to my clock. We'll open up the Board of Adjustment hearing for the 4th of January. And it looks like we have a full complement of directors, apart from Jim. I forgot Jim's last name now.
Rifkin.
Oh, Rifkin. There you go. Whoops. So we're going to start with case 02. And I'm going to click on that application 120921, which is the one that I think applies to that. Who is representing the applicant?
That is us. That's me, Scott Stein, Emmy Cole, and Maureen Cole.
All right, terrific. Do you have demonstrated your posting, your notice of posting? We
Yeah.
have that on the record. Okay, why don't you give us something to make us cry?
Sounds good. As Joanna mentioned, we are reapplying for the variance request that was originally approved in August of this past year. The original variance request was for a 33.5-foot collector street and front yard setback, where 50 foot is required for both. And the original variance was for a 24-foot by 48-foot shed. It's now 24-foot by 58 feet. So we're not going any closer to Lower River Road or to the actual river. It's just increasing in length. So the variance is the same as what we originally approved upon. Again, it's just 10 feet longer than requested. And we originally requested this because we are in a hardship with the topography of our land. Is on the south side of our property, we have a steep hill towards the river, and Lower River Road on the north side. So this is the only place on our property where we can utilize our allowable square footage.
Thank you, Mr. Cole. I might remind you and the board that we're charged with giving a minimal variance. And that's something that's a quandary for me. And I will entertain questions from the other board members before I opine. Does anybody have any questions of the applicant or any comments that they might want to make?
Joanna, you're muted.
Yeah, Rick, I will add that I received an email from Jason White from RAFTA on behalf of the Rio Grande Trail that goes through the property, and they have no concerns with this application.
Oh, great. Okay, board members, dig deep now. Do you have any comments? Is there anybody out there?
We're here.
Nobody here.
My only comment would be, because this has come up on another project, your top of slope as established by the geotech engineer doesn't have any additional offset for that tight corner where, at the lower left-hand corner. There's no offset, which would then require you like 15 feet or something like that. Like sometimes they require 5 feet off top of slope or something like that. That's all been addressed.
It has been. We've had our surveyor out here. They've looked at it, Sopris Engineering, and we were told that where it's going to go, that we are good to go.
Okay. So I don't have any further questions.
Okay, I can see this is a lively bunch tonight. I will entertain a motion to approve this variance.
Rick, we do have one attendee online, Mr. Lawson Willard. I don't know if we have any public comment on this.
I don't know why we wouldn't. Lawson, can you hear us?
I'm going to promote him to panelist.
I'm
Mr.
sorry,
Willard,
I'm sorry, Bonnie, what was that?
I promoted him to a panelist so he can speak. Hi, Mr. Willard.
Yeah, I don't have any comment.
Yeah, but
Okay, thank you, Mr. Willard. Would anybody care on this board to make a motion to approve this variance?
I'll make
Okay.
a motion to approve it based on the hardship
Already demonstrated in a prior.
already demonstrated based off the previous approval.
Do I have a second to that motion?
I will second that.
All in favor, so signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? There's no discussion. You've got your hardship has been demonstrated. You've got your approvals.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Looks like a nice little barn.
We
Thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much.
Thank you all.
Thank
You
you.
bet.
Happy birthday.
You
Thank
bet.
you. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Joanna.
Okay, board, moving on. We're going to slide into case 01 of 22. Elevate Development and Design LLC requesting a grade change that exceeds the amount allowed for driveway improvement located within the required yard setback as per the plan submitted. This lot contains 32,633 square feet and is located in the R30 zone district. Is there a representative for the owner?
Yep, I'm here, Chris Bendon.
Oh, Mr. Bendon, Happy New Year.
Hi, Rick.
So you have produced your notice of posting.
Yes, sir.
Let the record reflect that. And you have the floor.
Okay, thank you very much. Chris Bendon with Bendon Adams here on behalf of the applicant. Lauren Scannell is also on, and she is representing the ownership if you have questions for ownership. And Nick Michonne of Michonne Design is also on, the architect for the project, if you have questions for him. Mr. Head, is it okay if I share my screen?
Certainly. Without objection.
Okay. Do you see a picture of Aspen?
Yep.
Yep, got it. Okay, thank you. So 395 East Reds Road is located up on the sort of eastern flank of Red Mountain. The legal is Lot 12, Block 1, Red Mountain Ranch subdivision. The property is currently vacant. It is has prior development sort of on it that has been torn down. Here's a closer in of where the property is. So when you get up to the top of Red Mountain, kind of go through that gate, sharp right-hand turn on East Reds Road, and then all the way towards its terminus. And that's actually gated off, little chained off area there, where it connects with Hunter Creek Road that goes back down. The property has some remnants of a prior home and looks actually quite bad currently. It's a development site. I'm sure the neighbors want to see it moving forward as quickly as possible. The property has received all of its approval. This is the activity envelope site plan approval that was gained. Floor area of the project is about 8,468 square feet, which consists of 4,586 on the main level, 712 square foot garage, and a 3,170 square foot basement. We are landing one TDR on the property. However, that TDR is still for sale for $48 million if anyone wants to grab it.
I'll take it.
We are here for two reasons. One is we are within an HOA, and the HOA has reviewed the plan. Obviously, you know that's an important relationship between a homeowner and the HOA. They've asked us to lower the overall extent of the development, and we've done that sort of just simply pushing the development into the property, and which actually we think fits better with the overall site, and the new home settles into the site much better. So that's one reason. The second reason is we're doing some grade restoration work around the property, and restoring prior kind of driveway cuts and sort of scars on the property, which we also think is overall improves the development. So I'll go through specifically the requests. They're in three areas, and I'll kind of go from left to right here. The first is an area of a former driveway cut that we are wanting to restore. And this sort of northern end of that driveway cut, the restoration of that site will be more than it'll be roughly a 4-foot grade change to recover that portion of the prior driveway. The second is along the rear of the property. This is approximately a 7-foot grade change to accommodate. This is sort of the back of the prior building, and there was a significant cut there along the back of that prior house, which will be maintained. There's a window well here, as you can see, and the grade change between kind of existing or the naturalized topography and the proposed topography will be about 7 feet along there. And then the third is near the front entry of the home. So this is the driveway into the garage, and then the stairs going up to the entry point. And this wall and planter system is about 10 feet between the existing grade and the proposed grade. And that's a result really from kind of sinking the home into the site a little bit more. So the net result of this is what we think is a very attractive development. Nick Michonne has really designed a very nice home here that the neighbors will be happy with, and I think you'll be proud of. It's a responsible development in our minds, is respectful of neighbors and beneficial to all concerned. We are asking for your approval of these variances, and I can go through those again if you'd like. Do you want to show you a couple more photos of the renderings of the property? So this is from sort of East Reds Road, looking at a worm's eye view towards the home. And then this is a little bit further back, as you can see how the home kind of settles into the site. I can answer any questions
Chris,
that you have. Yes,
Chris,
yes,
I have
sir.
a question. So there's basically 3 variance requests, one to fill in the old driveway. I'm shocked that you need a variance to do that, but So it's more than the 36-inch rule, so that's one variance. The other is for the planters, and the other one is for the driveway retaining wall. Am I clear on that?
Yep, you got it.
Well, I think it's a very handsome looking house and will be a wonderful addition to that subdivision. I would think that the neighbors would be proud to have that in their neighborhood. Board, do you have any questions of? Mr.
Joanna has
Benton?
a comment for you.
Yeah, Joanna, definitely.
Yeah, I'd like to make 2 points here. One is, it's recognized that a lot of the grade work on this site is restoration. And if it were that alone, we wouldn't have brought that to the Board of Adjustment. It was Larissa that reviewed this and flagged it for variances. And that was mostly because of the work in the new driveway. So it was new grade changes. And then she just thought, while you're coming in for the driveway, you may as well, just bring it all in and get it all blessed. But you're right, if it were just that, we wouldn't have brought that to you for grade restoration. And then secondly, I'd like to say that Chris explained what the grade changes were, but the allowance is 30-inch is the allowed grade change in the setback for everywhere except the driveway where 6 feet is allowed. So just wanted to point that out.
And part of this was generated by the HOA pushing the house further down.
Correct.
Chris, over and above the 6 feet that's allowed in the setback for a driveway retaining wall, how much higher are you than that?
At that point, near that entryway is about 10 feet. It's broken into the 2 kind of tiered system there. And that's really a result of pushing the home, kind of lowering it into the site. So strange way to think about it, but the wall is lower than you might otherwise allow and not taller.
Right.
The net result is that there's a 10-foot grade change, and that's more than the 6 feet.
Understood. Now, one other question. Are you or are you not utilizing the 2,500 square feet of extra space or not?
We are landing 1 TDR.
And you're utilizing all of it.
Yeah. And that's, that really adds to basement space in Red Mountain development.
Right.
So that really provides for our basement.
I see.
Were you hoping you could buy it for 48 million?
Let's see, board, does anyone have any other questions of Mr. Bendon or any concerns?
No, it's quite straightforward.
Would one of you care to make a motion?
I would,
Don't all yell at once.
okay, go ahead. Whoever started, go ahead.
And your motion is?
I'm trying, who started? Who did I interrupt?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, Charlie, I think you were going to do the motion.
Go ahead, Charlie. Charlie?
That was Charles who was doing it.
Okay, well,
Charles, sorry.
I'll try again. I would move to approve the variance request based on topographic hardship due to existing conditions.
I like it. Is there a second to that motion?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Having heard none, all those in favor, so signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
And
Opposed? Congratulations, Mr. Bendon. You got another notch in your belt.
Thank you very much, Rick. Thank you to the board.
And
Belt looks
looks
like
like,
a WWE wrestling belt at this point.
looks like a great project, Chris. Good luck on it.
It really is. Thank you very much.
Work. Nice design, Nick.
Thank you.
Joanna, do we have any other cleanup business to attend to?
No, that's it. I haven't been in the office, but have you all gotten calendars? Or, I don't know, they may be sitting on my desk for delivery.
I got mine. Charles, yours is still sitting. in
They were
the desk.
mailed out. Okay, good.
I have not seen one yet.
Okay, I'll follow up on that.
Are they calendars showing each month of a planning staff member?
For you to throw darts at, yeah. Circles. They're Burko
Okay.
calendars.
I want to thank everyone for their service this evening, and I wish you all a happy new year. Before I go, Charles, we're meeting tomorrow sometime. You'll let us know.
Yes.
And I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a
So
motion to adjourn.
All right, we have a motion, a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
And I don't think anybody's opposed, so thank you again.
All right.
Have a
Thanks.
good
Happy
night.
New Year.